Yo, what up gamers? Today I am bringing you a wand craft. Many of you have suggested that I should make a wand crafting video, and instead of that, I actually made a wand crafting stream since my previous wand, which was already the best one in the game, has sold for 10 mirrors. I saw this as an opportunity to one up it and make one that is even better. So with a roughly 20 mirror budget that I prepared here, this is what we'll be doing today. If you want to catch live stream updates and notifications, you can always head down to the Discord, which will be in the description. Putting that aside for now though, the first step of this craft is going to be perfect transmute, and then perfect augmentation, and then annul orb until we get +5 cold spells.
Oh, there we go. We got cold spells.
Step 2 of this craft is going to be making the item a rare. We are going to use a perfect regal and a homogenizing regal on this, just in case we high roll. We unfortunately do not high roll, but it doesn't matter too much. After doing that, we're going to use either Sinistral Annuls or Sinistral Essence of Abyss, as well as Omen of Light, to delete all the prefixes. And we're also going to whittle every suffix into a prefix to delete it, because we are going to slam perfect homogenizing exalts and also suffix exalts so that we get crit damage and cast speed. We're going to repeat this until we inevitably get crit damage and cast speed. The reason we are using Sinistral Essence of Abyss instead of Sinistral Annuls is because Sinistral Annul omens are very expensive at the making of this video. However, the prices can fluctuate, so just use whatever is cheaper if you want to do a craft like this.
Crit chance and cast speed. Okay. Exactly that.
Yes?
Yeah, whittles are expensive. What happened?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
It is actually possible, by the way, here that we end up hitting something good. So it is worth using Greater Chaos, in my opinion. This thing does not want to turn into a prefix. Oh my god, okay. Alright, I get it. God damn. Can you become a prefix already? Jesus. It is a suffix, so we do need to annul it. So yeah, from here, it is just repeating that process over and over again until every mod is tier 1. So, let's go. damage. Okay, so there's the suffixes. The suffixes are done.
Now that the suffixes are done, all that's left to do is to perfect homogenizing greater Exalt and hope that we hit either tier 1 spell damage or tier 1 cold damage.
Go again. Double gain, that's not what we want. So we're gonna Abyss, Desecrate, Abyss. Desecrate. We don't need to remove actually, so can snap here. And we are nearing that, so let's hope this is it. That's tier 1 cold, there we go. So now, we're gonna reveal. You know, I just have to complain, that's really it, isn't it? Extra cold, that's not what we're looking for. Well, it is, but we need the spell damage here. Yep, we annul that. And we start the whittle train.
Now that we got tier 1 cold, even if we got spell damage, the result will be the same. We will be whittling for tier 1 gain as cold damage, and then after that we would desecrate the last mod that is missing. So now we're just whittling for the gain mod.
Yeah, whittle number 1. Nope. Nope.
I'll post
In
it
theory,
right
this should
away.
actually be really fast, because tier 1 gain as cold is 500 weight, so it should just appear really quickly. Just gotta complain, literally.
Now, under any normal circumstances, the wand would be almost done. However, everyone who saw this live knows for a fact that there are 5 hours remaining in the video from here on, at least in the unedited version, and there's a good reason for that. It is because the Well of Souls has decided to traumatize me while making this wand. You will see exactly what I mean very quickly.
Let's go. Looking for tier 1 spell damage.
The chance of seeing tier 1 spell damage on the Desecration here is a 1 in 189. Since you get 6 rolls every try, in theory this would be a 1 in about 30, but it's not that simple, because every single time you Desecrate, there is going to be one unique Desecration mod, and potentially two. 3 of those mods are not compatible with the spell damage mod on a wand. This means that 3 out of every attempts you do, you will not see spell damage at all. So 3 out of 5 attempts are completely wasted. 2 out of 5 are still perfectly valid, and instead of 3 rolls, you will see 2, because one of them will be taken up by the Desecration. In short, it will take about 120 to 125 Omens of Light to hit this on average. I spent almost 800. This is roughly 6 times the average amount, which is insane. And to save you the pain of watching me go through that, I am just gonna edit all of that out and get right to the point where I hit the spell damage.
Okay, guys, you can pog now. We're free. I am free. You guys weren't probably enjoying this or being pained by it, I guess, or maybe both. I don't know. But yeah, we're done.
However, we were not done, because, as I said, I want to make this the best one in the game. And to do that, we need to sanctify it. And to sanctify it, we're gonna need locks. So let's get right into the locking.
Lock number 1. You know, maybe I should have made that more cinematic, you know. Maybe I should show some more showmanship. But I don't know. Anyway, Omen of Sank. Guys, who believes? Are there any believers in chat? Does anyone think that lock number 1 is gonna be it? None of the people believe. Lock number 1 is it. Oh my god. What? Guys, I can't make this shit up. Someone clip it. Someone clip that. Like, can you clip on YouTube? What the fuck, guys? Did I, like, you guys saw that, right? Like, it wasn't just me. Right? Like, guys. I just want to say, 143% is the maximum. This is like 119 and 20% multiplier. Like, it does not get higher. Literally. I'm clicking it. I'm fucking clicking it. Okay. GG. Time to end the stream, guys.
GG noobs. There you have it. I've done it again. It turns out I can, in fact, keep getting away with it. I made the best one in the game, and now I made a better best one in the game. I also did not, in fact, end stream there, because chat was really interested in seeing a gigantic HP bar, which I was talking about during the stream. So expect to see a future video on how to get 50,000 life. I know that in this video right now you're only seeing 37, but we end up min-maxing that setup quite a bit more, and 50,000 is likely just the beginning. I do believe we'll be able to get upwards of 60, maybe even 70,000 life inside of Sekimas, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.